Oh, you in here?
Yeah, I'm in here. I'm about to send the link to Tracy real quick.
Alright. How easy.
Are you ready? Seahawks?
Oh, you want me to go one?
Yeah.
Browns.
Bills?
Cowboys.
Duff.
Ooh.
You know where I'm going.
Cowboys and Rams. I'm going Cowboys.
Cook it up, gourmet. I go super saiyan, go tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more bars than a Shawshank. Cook it up, gourmet. I go super saiyan, go tank.
What's enhanced or slime? What's the difference? Play call.
I have no clue. I still haven't tried that out.
What color are you?
Neon green. Oh, from you, Tracy? Winner gets 5? Oh, bet.
You said yeah?
Yup. Hey, well, I haven't set up, my Cash App yet back on my phone, so you want to just, when I win, Apple Pay that shit to me?
Tracy, I don't know why he's talking like this.
Different cities every week now. Every woman is now. With state prop, you looking bleak now. I was home to sleep, designing sheets now. 30 different missions. When I speak, they listen. Couldn't find.
You're gonna be sad if I really just do it to you.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. A moment ago, here was the scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel. It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Oh, it's cold, boys.
Hey, I know you about to run.
I don't know what the fuck.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott.
I dove early. But yeah, that
takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain.
Got 1 yard on it.
He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
On second down now. It's Elliott. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
It's just going to work.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. They control the ball, control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
Just shake them off. That's big boy shit.
You asking too much.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10.
Talking about turning the game sound down. You can't hear us.
They'll try the sweep with Elliott. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying
That's a house
levels.
call.
Because if
That's
you
going to the crib if
everyone
he
to the
takes
line of
that.
scrimmage, if he breaks through,
You trying to bring the blitz and shit.
The second down attempt there, knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's
Get you nervous
hand, and
about
it's
Zeke back
incomplete.
there. You trying to bring the blitz every play.
How? That was a one blitz. That's the first blitz I ran. What are you talking about? Nervous about the blitz?
Incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Oh, escape, and he goes down. Quentin Jefferson in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Chris Jones to punt it away. Back out the dangerous Tyler Lockett.
Oh, come on, keep on bouncing.
And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line.
You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he was able to shed the tackle.
I think it was right there, and this nigga did not tackle
the
him.
stop. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And give him a lot of credit there, but even more credit to the guys up front. In that situation, you know it's going to be a stacked defensive front. And to be able to gain that much yardage, that's a big win for the guys on offense.
Yeah, they were just about standing on their own goal line, so to get a few yards there, a great start. Now we'll see what 2nd down brings. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
And on 3rd down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back.
Oh, you manned up?
Now it's Carson. And he's going to have the 1st down as he's marked down just shy of the 20. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Oh, no.
This throw complete. Wilson finding Lockett. The 30. 10.
That's unfortunate. I knew I shouldn't have brought the blitz. I think to myself, this is either going to work or this is going to fail. Every time.
Strike first here on their opening drive.
Yeah, that time it did.
An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turning into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. On 2nd down, Elliott. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
That just doesn't make sense. Like that replay right there.
It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down.
Just, block them and
out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Cooper's got it.
Oh,
there he goes, Amari Cooper. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper, 76 yards, as they are now on the board here in the 1st half. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts.
You got lucky.
All right, because once he took off,
let's see it
let's face it,
it didn't really
that should
lag.
have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. Spinning past him. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
I mean, not really.
What you been playing?
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Like, I was just chilling all day today.
Wilson now off the bootleg. He'll buy some time right. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. Back deep for the Cowboys, Tavon Austin.
Because you were kicking with the wind.
Yeah, the fuck is there one in this big-ass dome-dash
stadium? This is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it.
Shit.
Now Austin. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there and handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display. I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Dak dropping this one off for Zeke.
His jukes are terrible.
Able to get it here to about the 16-yard line.
He's beating you with speed or
They'll
nothing
give him
else.
a yard on the play, and they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far.
No matter what
this will be 3rd and 15.
Yeah, you're an idiot.
I mean, in real life.
Yeah, real life. What are you saying?
The other team. Who are all your teams? The Cowboys, the Rams. Who's the 3rd one?
Oh, Browns.
What are you planning on doing this?
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill.
You are right.
2-minute drill.
Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense, and reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? And it sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to her. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. Lets it fly deep for Cobb. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Here's retard throwing a screen pass over here.
Wilson after the play fake to Carson. Wilson, it's loose. It's out, fumble. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
You Loki ran into Josh Gordon. That's why he was stuck.
Third and long. It's Wilson. And the pressure gets to him again. Malik Collins getting him once again his third sack of the afternoon.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say, when you have obvious passing situations.
Which is crazy.
Hard to vary it up and fool the defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
A good return there, 17 yards. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. Cooper was the intended target, and it's 3rd and short.
I like that play idea.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Prescott from the gun. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. First down. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. On the left hash, officially it's called a 51-yard attempt. And did he have enough? He did. He kept it on line and managed to tuck it into the bottom right corner. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess that in the locker room, they talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Right there.
They run it with Carson. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
Lucky I'm not smacking him.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. Open man is Gordon, complete. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. A nice first down pickup on a gain of 6. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Play action. It's Wilson. Flushed out right. Now he's going to let it go deep right. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
And that's why defenders are often frustrated offensive guys. Actually made the catch, looked good doing it, but couldn't get his feet down in order to finish off the takeaway.
On 2nd down. It's Carson, and they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. A nice job to get 8 there after the incompletion, and now they'll look at a 3rd and 2 coming up. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson.
Why did he go that?
No
Why
chance as he was met and
he just ran the other way.
Tough sledding.
He literally ran away from him.
They
Go
struggled to
for
get him
it.
rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Open man is Jacob Hollister. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 10 yards and a Seattle first down.
When the offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because there should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
A run there on first down and a pretty good one at 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Wilson now off the bootleg. They'll roll him out right. And that's complete to Luke Wilson. 10 yards and a Seattle first down.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
54 Mike, 54 Mike. Check, watch 54, watch 54. That's what I do. Hey, watch that.
Now Wilson on first down. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
Right there, 54 Mike. We ain't giving him nothing.
On first down, it's Carson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Here we go.
End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf there to make the grab. And the Seahawks are going to retake the lead. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Myers connects on the PAT. Back now in Arlington, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. Here's Myers now to kick it away.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see.
Nice, Zeke. What the fuck are you doing?
Quentin Jefferson gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front. They'll need a big play here, will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Throwing, Prescott.
Nice.
No fucking way.
Cooper. Past the 20. 10. Touchdown.
That's not a Madden bailout. I don't know what is.
Touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys have once again taken the lead.
Appreciate you for being there.
Pretty good response. They had given up the touchdown and the lead, but they struck back.
And I love the way that they just saw it happen.
That's nice.
Took a quick exhale on the sidelines. So let's go get it back and fast. Let's go ahead and throw the ball downfield and get our own 6 points.
A huge chunk play to regain that lead.
I really can't believe that's how you actually fucking scored.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
We good. We just scored. Let's go ahead and get us another one.
Yeah, anyway.
We don't even need a touchdown.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive.
Damn, what the fuck is this slow-ass
it's a
nigga
whole
doing?
lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
33 yards that time.
That could very well be a defining play in this game. A touchdown, that gives them the lead, and they took a major step towards getting there with that big play right there.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That'll pick up the first down for Seattle on a gain of 18.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Wilson going to fake the give and keep it himself. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying, no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
Watch a slant. Watch a slant. One flip. You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there. Let's go double count right here. Double count. 54 Mike.
On 3rd down, Wilson. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sack back at the 29. The sack by Michael Bennett, the native of tiny Independence, Louisiana. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This for the lead in the final stages.
I missed.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And with that, they have taken the lead by a point here in the 4th. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Not the man. He's not the man to do it.
A 1st down throw for Prescott.
Oh my God, Jason Wynn,
too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. but you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw is Prescott. That one complete.
Oh, come on, Bobby. You gotta
be dropped.
I know Bobby got his force.
Past the 30 to the 32. Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. He's back to throw.
Oh my God! Fucking do something, you shitty ass running back.
Here, going down back at the 28.
He actually sucks, and it blows my fucking mind. How they invested this much money into this dog shit ass receiver. Look at this, this dog shit ass offensive line.
He's taken down with a sack and Siggy Ansah. Well, you feel the excitement build on those fourth down plays. Defense has to stay out there, but for the offense,
and I'm confused why they suggest
such disappointment.
Yeah. It can absolutely be a deflator, but how about the defensive guys? If they stop you on fourth down, they are absolutely elevated going to their bench.
They're elevated now. Big stop on fourth down.
Pick me up. Here we go. Check.
They'll run on first down. Carson, and he'll get this down only to the 18. Tackle there by Leighton Vander Esch.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
On 2nd and 9, Wilson flush to his right. This complete to Lockett. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Tyler Lockett. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. Yeah, the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. The extra point now coming from Myers. And with that, the lead is up to 8.
Next to score, Seahawks 24, Cowboys 16. Jason Myers.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're down here in a 1-score game. But the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because
look at that. How is that not pass interference? Like, I'm getting ran into.
Offense to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Well, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to throw. A dump off to Elliott. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th.
2nd and 8 at the 40-yard line.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
Tight ends right. Watch tight. Tight ends right. Even. Kill.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted.
The wrong fucking route.
Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line.
Well, they needed the touchdown and the 2-point conversion, but they're not going to get a shot at either. This is a great play here defensively, Brandon, and at a time that they sorely needed one. And that could be enough to help get them out of here with a victory.
Check. Watch 54. All day, baby.
On first down, it's Carson. The tackle by Robert Quinn. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because We've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this is caught.
And he catches
that. Could seal it. It's a touchdown. So a little icing on the cake there before the clock gets all zeros.
Like,
what a way to finish things
every
off.
time we play,
exactly
literally, every time we play,
Not
I'm
much
arguing.
time and a touchdown to put things away.
With Caitlin?
Yes.
Now Myers for the extra point.
For what this time?
Because I'm friends with
and the lead is up to 15
girls
now.
on Facebook, I guess.
Oh, man.
Like, come on now. What the fuck?
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Secure as hell right now.
I don't know what to do. It don't
and
matter.
they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah, at this rate, she's just not going to get takes back, so I'm not about to deal with this.
Oh yeah, Tracy said that's tough. I'm pretty sure about
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. This
fuck?
is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. One last shot now for Prescott. A desperation throw deep. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And that will write a finish to this ball game. So the victory here for Seattle, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one are thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary.
Yeah, I'm going back to the Saints. There ain't no one else
championships. All my records go hard. This a champion hit. I've been working for this moment like I've been in the gym. Jumping all over hurdles, I'm evading the pit. Head to head with anybody, take them, I can shake them. I invite them to the fire, then I bake them. I'ma break them. I'm a Hall of Fame legend. They should go and hang my jersey. Made to put in work. I don't think they really heard me like, move the chains, I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get about the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains. Ain't no stopping me, ain't no topping me. I am up, number one seed. Ain't nobody popping up. Got a squad of gorillas from the jungle suited up. You kicking off.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington. These folks love their football in Seattle. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad came out of the tunnel, and it was just absolutely deafening in this building. They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with the New Orleans Saints. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
25, 56. 54, Mike. Coming, baby. I'm coming, baby.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara.
I fucking missed him.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Breeze now to throw. Kamara's got the first down and then some. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. 17 there and a New Orleans first down.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover. The angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup. I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Now Breeze. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. And the throw
Pass
going to be incomplete.
Never seen that flag get called at all.
So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did you do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now 1st and 10 at the 20. They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. First down Seattle on a pickup of 13.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
This is Carson. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Wilson's throw caught by Metcalf. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. They get 17 on that one. Move the chains. First down Seahawks. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables. Otherwise, they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Wilson gets it to Gordon. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40.
Well, from their point of view, this game could not be starting out much better, could it? Force a punt on defense, and now they're moving it crisply on offense.
Crisply, I like that. Yeah, moving it very, very well. Looks like the defense on their heels a little bit. You put a score in here, long way to go, but you're right, that's a heck of a start.
Yeah, and I think this is where the play caller is looking at his play sheet and saying, grab that
touchdown Seattle. Josh Gordon, 40 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly and oftentimes on the move. And when they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take them into the end zone. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 7-0. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, do you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade
Nice
expression
fucking
101.
spin,
Win
you
first
dog
down.
shit
Make
retard.
5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
To throw again on 2nd down. Breeze. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. They'll give him 8 on the play, and all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Breeze going to try and throw on 3rd down. And brought in by the tight end, Cook. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Ready?
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara.
Nice.
And that play is blown
push
up,
him.
losing yardage back
And then
at
you
the
let
35.
go of him, you fat bitch.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
Ready? 95, 56. Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there now.
Now on 2nd and 13. Breeze out of the backfield. That's complete to Kamara. Call it a gain of 3. And it'll be 3rd and 10.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And a return across midfield into the 46-yard line. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with
Another
Thomas.
game, same shit. Still fucking arguing. Like, go the fuck to bed. Like, who the fuck stays up mad every fucking night? Like, go the fuck to sleep. Grow the fuck up.
After the interception, here's Wilson. That's caught by Hollister. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
What? Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Let's pick it up. It's outside.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. Escaping the pressure. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there was a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Defensive
Gotta
end.
know that you're
Hello?
open, otherwise just don't do
What
it.
the fuck is my tackle
It's a
doing?
loss
You're
of a
just
yard there,
fucking
and it's
doing
2nd
nothing.
down.
No surprise there, Jadeveon Clowney with a
double
tackle
up.
for loss.
You double up. Yeah, you're a
We all
fucking
know how he
idiot.
became one of the most famous players in football, though, don't we remember?
Oh, that one play.
Yeah, that one big-time play was on highlights everywhere. They want to see more of that here in the NFL.
On 2nd and 11 now. Breeze. Well, this is caught by Ginn. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
First down,
Breeze now 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a 1st and 10. On the counter, here's Kamara. And an alley to run. 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Alvin Kamara, 45 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
2 minutes, I guess. I just scored in a minute. We're good.
You never should have scored. You got lucky.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report.
Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship. 54
Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson, it's caught. Lockett. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. On 3rd and 1, Wilson. And he's got Lockett. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same cap.
Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
And I was throwing a quick pass, too. That's why I thought I had it.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
It's going to be a long day. Kill.
Here's Wilson. Steps away to his left. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of
hit out
bounds.
anyway.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating.
Oh, no.
There he is. And
He didn't even come for it. What the fuck?
Even though it was complete.
They could just watch it.
Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
What the fuck?
Wilson
This nigga
now
just watched
5
it.
for 5 on the drive. He's responded after the interception. It's 1st and 10.
54. Watch the curl. Watch the curl. Say. Shit. 49. Listen. Check 49.
Here's Carson. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Let's go double count right here. Double count.
He's trying to spike the ball.
On 2nd and a couple. Wilson. And he's got it.
Nigga played the ball and still got nothing.
Touchdown. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Seahawks have taken the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter.
Got 22 seconds.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And no return on this one. It's a fair catch, a signal for and take it.
You get ball after halftime? That's crazy.
At their own 25-yard line.
Let's see.
Ready?
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Nice. What the fuck is he doing? Like, I know he's just all.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. To throw, it's Breeze.
Look at that. Like, I don't know what they're doing.
Down he goes again. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Breeze going to throw.
Yeah.
He's going to go down.
Oh, line sucks.
Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. From the 39, Wilson throwing right, and that's complete. Tyler Lockett. And
Everyone that is unfortunate.
Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. And nothing too crazy there. A quick slant, and then he just had a seam. He found a seam.
And when you hit it on the run like that, and I mean the pass right to the receiver who's already in motion and moving, sometimes he just takes and runs away from everyone else.
And he ran it into the end zone. And the defense, they've got to adjust there quickly. That's tough on them.
That's really tough because everything was executed well. Ball was out of his hands quickly, into the hands of the receiver, and then he was gone.
Full run. Now he's all balling again. Hot route. Come on, idiot.
Oh, I just fucked my shit up.
from the shotgun. Wilson. And they're going to get to him a sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line. So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means it had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you're trying to throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here at half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Staying on the ground on first with Kamara.
They like
and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
But these guys going to chop into that deficit, they got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 41-yard line. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. And a nice gain of 21 yards. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run.
Under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. Sacked there by Jadeveon Clowney.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time.
And he's going to go down again. Quentin Jefferson able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
That'll be complete to Cook. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now Breeze on the bootleg. And this is going to be intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
As much football as we watch, we've seen this work many times. In the red zone, 1st down, take a shot at the end zone, and points result. In this case, though, give credit to the defense. They outguessed them, were prepared, and intercepted the pass.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead,
let me fucking hit him. Like, are you crazy?
They need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
One play has them to the 37 here for 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll go down, and that will do it. for the third quarter of action. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock, and this is second and less than a yard. Wilson going to fake the give and keep it himself. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. A gritty play there. Put his nose down and got his guys a first.
He was able to get away earlier in the drive, but apparently all the time they put in practice finally came to the front, didn't it? They remembered their lessons and found a way to contain him when he took off on that one.
Wilson, after the play fake to Carson, rolling to his right. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down.
I know you're thinking it, but I'll just go ahead and say it. To give you an idea of how sharp he's been in this game, just his second incompletion, and we're in the fourth quarter.
He has been locked in, laser-focused all throughout this one, hasn't he?
Certainly has, and he's gotten some help from his receivers as well. They also are locked in.
Yeah, the drops have been at a bare minimum. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. The Seahawks on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 10. Now Wilson. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Marcus Davenport, he's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down. Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. Harris to return. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Here's Breeze to throw. And this is Cook with a grab.
No! Bobby Wagner.
And all the way down to the 26.
Holy.
It's a big play there for the Saints. 52 yards.
Is your sideline?
Right on them niggas. Oh, damn.
So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Breeze now.
I'm making the read. I'm just not getting there.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
You're confused.
23 yards, the final tally.
Ready. Young lady. Check. Watch 54. Squeeze down the nose.
Try to pound it in, Kamara. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. That really sets them back. A loss of 6.
Oh, partner, that play brought back memories. Watching them string it out, letting the runner get all the way to the sideline area, but not letting him get out of bounds. They formed that picket fence.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Trey Flowers picks it. The Red Sea parts, and there he goes.
Just not my night.
He's at the 40, the 20, 10. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Myers connects on the PAT, and that will make this a 19-point game. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams...
And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off by Brad McDougal.
Might as well quit and run another one. I ain't gonna waste a minute. Fight me again whenever.
Alright.
Down in Mississippi and New Orleans, Big Snoop Dogg got a Madden lead. His team is off the hook.
So Tracy just watched the one game.
Oh, we did?
Yeah.
See, tell your mama and tell your daddy and tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory. Tell your mama and tell your daddy and tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory. Come get some if you want some, but you ain't bad enough, so you can't take none. I'm Big Snoop Dogg, and I'm the only one. And when it comes to Madden, all y'all fools my sons. Haha, bag up off me and watch you lose.
Alright, who you playing as?
Madden blues. And if you choose to run up on me, you gon' get laid out so fast, cause I can get you with the run or I can hit you with the pass.
Yeah, Astro show you how to use the Saints.
What? Dude.
I can't be schemed. Roll you when I'm in a mud league. 2-0, Madden time.
They find Gilmore the best corner in the game.
Why you wanna touch us? Cause my team is so hard. My team is legit. Madden 20, Snoop Dogg is. I get it. I got cleats on my feet, jersey on my back, helmet on my head, ready to attack like that. Down in Mississippi and New Orleans, Big Snoop Dogg got a Madden lead. His team is off the hook and you don't really want none, but if you do, come and get some.